character looks like David Gura from Bloomberg, who everybody used to say looks like me.
That's fantastic. That's hot. That's really great production value.
So this is the theme of the block here, and we've got a Q&A. I want to make sure we hit at least one with Scott here before we bring in John, or Pete today, actually. Let's do, yeah, that's it right there, the one about crashes, actually. Scott, you've got a great book. I think you've got two great books recently, Anxious Investor, History of the 5 Crashes. And that one I'm still kind of like, I still like that one to reference a lot. So I asked the AI, if you take into account the 5 major stock market panics, what are a few of the main conclusions? It says, each look different on the surface, but 3 constants show up. Leverage builds quietly, liquidity vanishes suddenly, and confidence breaks faster than models assume. Those are the triggers that matter more than the headlines. Fragility hides in plumbing, not price. The ICTV AI is pretty interesting. What do you make of that response?
You know, that's really interesting. One thing I would say that I would add is, yes, leverage builds quietly, but it builds often in novel financial contraptions that we think are going to solve a problem. And the classic example is portfolio insurance in 1987. I mean, what could make you feel better than portfolio insurance?
Right.
But what it really was, it was leverage building up. People invested more in equities than they should. And when it came time for everybody to get out with portfolio insurance, the door is just not big enough for everybody to get out at the same time.
Anything right now that looks anything like any of that stuff that worries you? It's option stuff
the Fed
ETFs, or
option prices are low because it's August, so I wouldn't read too much into that. I would say that the Fed does more damage by keeping rates too low too long, like it did in 1929 and like it did in 2007, than it does by keeping rates too high. So be careful what you wish for if you're wanting the Fed to cut rates. The other thing I will say is I mentioned the contraptions. Everyone is fueled by a contraption. We're looking for what the contraption for the next one might be. I'm not saying there's going to be a crash around the corner. Crashes are rare, thank God. But you know, you do start to kind of wonder what the next contraption might be. You wonder if it might be private credit.
There's a lot going on in private.
There's a